Hey everybody, Drew Hay from Phil Hay and Sons coming to you live from Indiana, Pennsylvania. So I've been getting a lot of questions about having trees on the dam of a pond. Cute little pond here. My general answer to that is not a good idea to have trees on the outside of a dam. The homeowners already previously cut these trees out, cut the tops of them. You can see them around there, and I've already ripped a lot out. Spin around here and I'll show you what we're up to. I've already ripped a lot of the stumps out. You can see them down here. There's one there, another one down below us there. Big one right over there, and we've already done that side over there. Okay. So anyhow, my general answer is trees on the breast of a dam is not a good idea, because what'll happen if we spin back around to this one right here, this was a decent sized cherry tree, which I'm not a fan of cherry trees around a pond period, or walnuts for that matter. But anyhow, where the tree is and it goes up and it has its limbs that come off to the side. So using this tree down here for an example, okay, the edge of its limbs and leaves are called the drip line. Typically the roots will go out as far as what the drip line is. Well, as big as this cherry was, its limbs and leaves were hanging out over the edge of the water. Okay, so we know for a fact that the roots are in the water here. Okay, and if we back up somewhere in here, right here, this is what we have. Okay, you can see this right here. You can see the size of that root. Okay, and that all goes out into the water. Now, the reason that's an issue, okay, so trees, as they grow out into the water, they'll take, and the roots will be a perfect pipeline for water to take and seep throughout, out, down, and exit the dam on the low side. Okay, and another common question that I get, all right, is you can see the water puddle right underneath my bucket there. Okay, this dam is saturated the whole length on the outer toe. Now, the previous contractor's fix to this was he took, and all this stone you see here was a French drain. Okay, which kind of worked. It let this area dry out some here. The problem was it's the Band-Aid fix. You're not fixing the problem. Now, this year in Pennsylvania, we've had a wet year, so this pond is pretty full. Actually, it's completely full. Last year, it was down quite a bit because of the seepage on the outside toe of the dam. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna remove all these trees, get all these roots out of here. Now, somewhere, there he's coming right there. Okay, that's my boy Niven. Okay, all 17 years of him running that track truck. Now what he's gonna do is he's gonna take, and we're gonna add to the outer toe of this dam and make it so it's nice and maintainable. These owners are about 70 years old, and we're not getting any, none of us are getting any younger. So what he's gonna do is we're gonna take and make this, start here out where my fingers are, and make this a nice mobile slope that they can mow here sideways without having to worry about rolling their lawn tractor over, because before it was all weed eating and string trimming. Niven, he's got that full load of dirt on right there, and he's going to turn around and cut her loose. We're using that soil on the outside. We're going to place it in 6 to 8 inch lifts, and we're going to mechanically compact it. Spin around here. There he goes. Beauty of a track truck is them things will go anywhere and they float on anything. So in the meantime, what we're gonna do after we get all the trees removed, get this dirt on the outside, get it compacted, you can see I'm stripping the topsoil as I go so we can take and adhere to that. The outer slope, like I said, we're gonna put that all in 6 to 8 inch lifts and compact it. Then once we're all set and done, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna dig a core trench right down through the center of this dam. Okay, and I'm gonna go down below the water, all right, and down to the bottom of the dam, because I already know that there's about a 1 foot thick vein of topsoil there, because the old boys, this pond's got some age to it, and it's cool about this farm, it's like the 3rd generation, and this lady's dad had actually originally built the pond, and the way they did it back in the day was they just literally just took this earth that was in here where the water was, pushed it up on and built a dam, and it held water. Everything's honky-dory. However, over time, they didn't strip the topsoil out from underneath the dam, and that's another thing that's adding to this wet area on the outer toe of the dam. This whole area down here at my fingertips and under the bucket is nothing but a swamp. That's all hydric soil and swamp grass. So anyhow, we'll dig down through the core, or through the dam, creating a core trench, and then what we'll do is get that topsoil seam that's down there, and then we'll put the good clay back in and compact it again in 6 to 8 inch lifts and bring it back up to the surface. And we're going to do this all without draining a drop out of this pond. Do I recommend that on every situation? No. This pond has got a nice long taper in here, and I'm completely comfortable with taking and creating that trench right there and not having a catastrophic failure. Now, if this was a very steep inner slope, we would probably take and drain this down some to relieve some of the pressure to make it safe. So I hope that answers some of your questions as far as trees on the dam and how to fix a leak on the toe of a dam. You know, it's like I said, it's in this area right here with the topsoil underneath. The trees aren't adding to that, but what we'll do is, like I said, is we dig down there, we're going to intercept all them roots too, because now that we've removed the stumps, these roots are going to die and rot, and they would make a leak from the water right out. So then what we'll do, like I said, is we dig that core, we'll take and sort them roots out, use all the good clay that's got a high plasticity, put it back in, break that topsoil seam, save it, flip it to the outside, we'll add it to the top, grade it all off, and we're done. I'll post some pictures of this whenever we're completed, so you can see. Just a reminder, I mean, you can see how steep this outside bank is, and you can't mow it. So when we're all done, we're going to make it so we can mow this thing and make it comfortable for these folks so that they can enjoy their pond for years to come. And we'll go from there. So we're just taking these stumps, we're going to rip them out, dispose of them somewhere here on their farm. They've got a big, beautiful farm. It's kind of like pulling weeds. You see the sap squeezing out of that thing. Pardon my jerkiness here, because I'm currently running this with my elbow so I can hold my phone at the same time. Normally I'm a lot smoother than this, I promise. There you go. So there's one stump right there. Take it, just get it up on top here, let her loose, kind of shake some of that dirt off. There you go. And there's them roots right there. There's a good shot of the roots. Well, it fell down. You can see the roots that are there, and that stuff all goes straight for the water. So, all right, anyhow, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, you can post them down below. I'll be sure to answer to them whenever I get a chance, and hope everybody has a great day.